So this let me go live. So let's put up a piano. So like, okay, so if you playing in the white keys, right, and you could keep that position of gripping like this. The only problem with gripping like this, you can't, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to come down. You know, like when it's time to move. Like if you just doing chords, but now you want to say four. You know what I'm saying? You can make it a fifth, depending on how stretched out your fingers are or whatever. And so that's gonna be the fifth, and that's gonna be. Let me say this gonna be a first, and this gonna be a fifth, depending on how strong your pinky is. Yeah. Yeah, but the main thing is to. So if you gripping like, so you got to do it on the piano. You got to touch your piano and do it. Follow. So you got to touch like if you on C. So first thing first is to knowing the scale. So before, because the chord is gonna come out of the scale. You know what I'm saying? So if you know C, you know C sharp, you know D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, then back to C. Now some folk make it confusing, and I ain't gonna make it confusing. Just two C's, two D's, one E, two F's, two G's, two A, one B. So A and B and E is only one key. Everything else got two. Like here, like this. They all got two keys. So you got to know that. So C and C sharp. Yeah, C and C sharp. Yeah. And do it with your thumb. And then hit C sharp with your index. And so you can match it. So some folks try to match it like this. They just do it like that. You know what I'm saying? So they try to do a triplet like that, but it's faster when you do it with your thumb. So it's two C's, two D's, one B, two F. Doing this. I'm only using these two fingers. I ain't went to the third one yet. And see, you starting at the wrong place. Yeah, you gotta always. So right. So when to identify, you have to be able to identify. Like, okay, so you have to have your body position at middle C. At middle C. So that's why my keyboard, like a lot of folks say, why you got your keyboard like, you know what I'm saying? Because it don't, if it was here, I'll still have my body position at middle C.
Yes, you got another keyboard. It's a keyboard stand.
Nah. mess with the index. Now, so let it slide. Let it slide down. Let it slide down. Let it. See, I'm doing this.
Let me see.
Now I'm doing this. I'm not using no nothing. I'm using only one finger. Yeah, now let it slide. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So so now you that's one thing that you can practice on. That right there. Just yeah, so you'll be a while doing that. So you ain't ready to do this one. You ain't ready to do that one. Yeah, you gotta get this. You gotta get that one together first. Yeah. And that's just a regular chromatic. And we only doing this now. So the one PlayStation. So I'm able to use all three. So then you're supposed to be able to go all the way up the whole keyboard with it. So what the main thing first is yeah, and then once you get that together, then we start adding the third finger, show you how to get the third finger involved. So and then tricking yourself to thumb. Do that too. Do that, try that. Yeah, you missed the key. Do it again. Yeah. So another thing that now try with the next finger.
Or just index going up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, so I'm trying to get you. What I want you to do is get used to all the different fingers doing something, doing that.
Going up just that scale.
Yeah. So do it with start with your thumb.
Okay. Then index.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Move on. I see what you're saying.
You don't gotta go back down. Just practice it going up. So and making your eyes familiar. Yeah. So now you at that one you're in that one bracket, and then it'll be once you master that bracket of just one hand doing that, and then the other two fingers doing that. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying, if you can get that together. So you got to practice that. Then the next time we'll practice we'll go three fingers. Okay. But okay, so you got that.
Homework to do. I should run my little piece of paper down. I'm sure that.
So my muscles so trained to do it the other way, I be forgetting, you know what I'm saying, like to show people how to start their motor off. So another thing too, like lay your hands flat first.
Okay.
Lay your hands flat on keys. So they just lay them flat. Just lay them flat. Like don't bend them yet, just lay them flat. Just lay them flat.
All right.
Just lay them flat. No matter what you hit, you just lay them flat. Yeah, just lay them flat down on keys. Your hand finger messed up.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, I don't know why I ain't never got it fit.
Yeah, I got the same thing on my left hand. But yeah, lay it flat. All right. So you're going to get used to doing that too. And then sometimes you might want to have no sound while you lay it flat. So you want to get your hands used to being on the keys flat. See, because the motor going to come when your fingers are flat. Like when you're doing it, when they bent up like that, that's bent up for chords. So you can get in between certain chords. But when you start to finger, and I can pull up a million piano players, you'll see that their hands become flat when they start to, you know what I'm saying, move, when they start to move around.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got, I mean, you'll see them go into flat, up, down, flat, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But those are different motor skills that, you know what I'm saying, like turning your hand from this way to this way, you know what I'm saying, like how you moving down the piano, like, so if you're doing like this, see how my hand starting to slightly turn, you know what I'm saying, and even if I was this way, you know what I'm saying, how I start to slightly turn, those are motor skills that, you know, it comes after a certain time. Practice don't come just by, you know what I'm saying, but first you have to learn that. And I ain't teaching you this one yet because you're gonna have to turn your hand. You know what I'm saying? So keeping you straight first, you know, and then start adding on to the movement. But your movement got to be straight. So like lean on me. Okay. So you have your hand flat on that. Songs like that, you know what I'm saying? Like on Lean on Me, you can have your hand flat. Even with stuff like Can't Stand the Rain. Forgot the song. I had a brain fart right quick. Had a brain
Pull it up.
fart. Nah. So I had to get my finger back flat at that spot. But starting it off flat, you got one finger bent. Back flat again, because the thumb you gotta hit. So that's the purpose of having it flat. So when you gotta hit certain keys. You know what I'm saying? You could do it. And I'm doing that with my thumb, and so this thumb is very important too. Go ahead and make that chord. So, and that's what you were saying, like A flat, which is G sharp, you know, because that's how it go. So A flat, some people count backwards, so that'd be B flat, A flat, G flat, F, then E flat, D flat, C. So in that bracket, people who read it like that, the only single key you have then is F and C. If you're going the right direction, the only single key you have is E and B. So it's C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp. When you're playing sharp, so it's the opposite way. When you're playing flat, it's the other way. So F and C are the only single keys. B got 2 keys, A got 2 keys, G got 2 keys, F is 1. E got 2 keys, D got 2 keys, C is 1. But the other way around, D, you say C, D, E is 1, F, G, A, D is 1. You know what I'm saying? So that's how, because they're gonna read like that. C sharp, or D flat. You know what I'm saying? D sharp, E flat. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. You have to know that when people calling it out like that, they say we're playing E flat. You know what I'm saying? Which is D sharp. You know what I'm saying? And when they start saying stuff like that, it'd be kind of a new jack. You know what I'm saying? Because D flat. When somebody say D sharp, when somebody holler out E flat, they saying D sharp too, because it's that one key. And the same thing, they saying D flat, C sharp. Some people say it like that, C sharp, D flat. You know what I'm saying? So you'll know exactly which one they're talking about.
It all depends on how they read it.
How they read the music, on who the person that's calling it out.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah. So. And then like so you want to start your chord game. Your chord game is pretty much the voicing of the notes that's in that chord. So whatever kind of voices you got in that chord, that whatever notes you got in that chord is how you create the voicing. I shouldn't have went up that far, but so I'm right here with the same C. So you hear the voicing of it, then listen to it again. Then the voices change. Voices change. More richer. So yeah, you want to get used to that. So I'm doing 4. Let's do 3. So yeah, you want to get used to. So middle C, You probably have to be on your keyboard to do it, so you can hear it yourself and feel it. So put your right hand on C. It would be the last key. Put your right hand. Let me say your left hand on C, the last key. Yeah, just only do the pinky finger. Lay your hand flat. Yeah, I don't use the pinky finger. You can relax though. So that's when people say raise your wrist up, because it'll be a little more relaxed with your hands hanging flat. So I don't know if you can notice, mine has a slight bend in it. My fingers are flat, but my wrist got a slight bend in it. So yeah. So use only. So your left hand, so your right hand is gonna be on C. See, your thumb start at C. Your index finger is on E, and your middle finger will be on G. Your pinky is on C. Now take it up the chord, and then next chord would be D. So like play the. Okay, so let me see what you're doing. Now go to the next chord. Now go to the next chord. 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 Go to the next one. Now play. Keep hitting. Don't do it with the thumb. Just only do it with the pinky. Lay your hand flat. Just only do it with the pinky. See how my hands. I'm just. So you got to remember, the piano is a percussion. So you're gonna beat with your pinky. The pinky is going.
It's constantly your baseline.
Mm-hmm. Now try it the other way. So keep this one steady. Just hit that one time and hit that twice. Start back over from C. Yeah. Now like this. How you doing like this?
Okay, just move up with the left hand.
So I'm hitting this.
Oh.
Yeah, you getting close. Yeah, that's clever. We keep doing that. Keep doing that. Peace. I got a couple of people showing up. Some people showing up. Some people ducking off. Like, share, and subscribe, please. We're doing some piano lessons over here. Let me show y'all. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm back. Yeah, so that's what we're doing over here. Lessons and stuff. Yeah, but do it the other way. So when you drum, show me your drum. Just do some drums with C. Just hit C.
Oh.
Yeah, just do a rhythm right quick. Just any kind of rhythm. Okay. So your brain is do a hi-hat with C. With right hand. Because when you playing the drums, what you hitting the hi-hat with?
My right hand.
Your right hand, right. And then what you and then that's gonna be your snap. Now lay your hand flat. Do it with your thumb. Do that with your thumb. Do that same rhythm again. Now add the E in there. Just C in that E. Now go up. Same two keys. Start over. And go up. Go up. See, you got a beat. You got to.
I was doing them to the completing that 4 count, but you want me to do the okay.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are still off beat.
So do
like this. Let me show you. So every time I do it, I'm hitting at the same time on that first one. Do that. Yeah, man, we are enjoying our lessons. I know y'all had them rude ass piano teachers tell y'all to do it like this and do it like that. And if you want to make beautiful music and all that kind of stuff, I don't give a damn if you're gonna make beautiful music. You're gonna make some strange, weird ass Travis Scott music. That ain't on me. I just want to show you where the scale's at, and then you can go into your forest of the fuck inside your mind and create you some shit.
To like your fire.
Yeah. You can go into the weeds of your own mind. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people went into the weeds of their minds and they come up with, like, Prince is a cold cat. I like to use him as an example because he went into the weed of his mind and pulled out a lot of good chord progression that we use today. Damn, I left my light upstairs. Alright, who we got on deck right here? Yeah, I gotta get a new phone because my phone's still acting. It's still making a crazy noise. Y'all know about that. Just do 2 fingers.
Starting to feel it too.
What?
Just like having a
you ain't it ain't dead. You ain't dead now yet because you got your hands close together. Hours and hours of it, you gotta start practicing with your fingers spread far apart. Okay. So I just teach you to the regular way first with your fingers close together. Like when you're looking at YouTube, a lot of those people are advanced as hell.
Yeah, then they be having like 88
Keys,
keys.
right.
Yeah, they have like 88 keys. They probably like a 6. I mean, a 6.
Yeah, when them folk have when they be advanced like that, that's a 61 key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It should say it on there somewhere. That's a Yamaha, but it should say 61 on there.
They actually the better than the piano we got up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like now that I looked at it, I'm like, hold on, they're better than the one we got out there, cause we got a Casio.
Oh yeah, the Yamaha way better.
Yeah.
They got way better sounds
and everything.
Yeah,
that's what I know. I said, oh man, we got the wrong one out there, huh?
But what I'm finna show, what I'm showing you is how you get around how you get away, not get away, because you don't know how to play, but how you get away with playing with musicians who know stuff one way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They only know it. Like I was telling you, remember what I was telling you how to read the notes?
Uh-huh.
How to read the notes?
Some people read it C sharp, D, E.
No.
B, C sharp, D, B flat. No, D sharp.
Yeah.
E flat.
No. E, F.
Oh,
F sharp.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. See, that's why you got to start writing that down too, so it can kind of, when you write it down, it's stuck in your mind. Yeah, it sticks in your mind. Or either you write it down, it stick in your mind, or you say it,
or you do it 3 times.
Yeah, it sticks in your mind. You know what I'm saying? And so I like to. That's why I like to when somebody tells me stuff, I either like to repeat what they just said, or I like to write it down. You know what I'm saying? And then that way, you know, I can be kind of familiarize my brain with what's being spoken of. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. They just like you saying, like, remember on the first video we saw, he was like, I'm gonna teach y'all how to play the chromatic, this C, and like somebody say play a C major scale, but you playing it
from a different key. You start from a different location.
Yeah. It's the same thing. Like how certain musicians he might be using. He's him. He like, but it's only one way you can play this song.
And he's playing that C, but he playing it from a different scale. Or he playing that E, he playing it from a different scale. And he telling you it's only one way to play the song.
Yeah.
And you listening to him, but once you know your scale, okay, let me see what his root key is. You know what I'm saying?
I can find it right enough.
Yeah, when I see where your root key is, I know what key you play. You can try to be magical with all your English talk, saying that it's the Phrygian or the Meridian and all that old stuff. You know what I'm saying? But as far as us being American, that's a F sharp. That's a E flat. That's
you just started right.
Yeah, you just started right at this spot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and when you knowing that, you can kind of relax playing with other musicians. You know what I'm saying? Because they starting point is the whole deal. Damn. I hate this. I be having.
I definitely
TikTok ain't shit.
Definitely gotta get used to playing. My hands when I go home.
What that?
Playing, like, just getting my hand playing with the key. Cause you know, like I said, I'm so used to being like this, but now, and then I'm starting to feel it a little bit in my. Cause I remember one time I was playing piano just like a couple months ago. For some reason, churches just kept asking me. They kept telling me, "You brother, come up here and play." I'm like, I don't even play for real. They like, come play. And I'm like, I don't. You feel like I don't play, but I would just make it. You feel I'm making it sound good. It was the serve was flowing. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm talking about 4 servers that went by. Like I don't even know these folk. Like you know how some folk they at least know you to be like, don't you play key? Like nah, I can drum. The folk were like, nah, you sir. Like yeah. Come up here, like, huh? Man, put me on the organ, like that. Here, I'm like, bro, I don't even play.
Ain't your organ player? Yeah,
but now maybe he saw it in me. You feel me? Cause I swear, like, as soon as we walked in there, that man said, "There he go, an organ player." I'm looking at, I'm like, who the player? I'm like, somebody must be behind me. I walked in with my granny then.
I started off playing in the church, like at my grandmama's church on my mom's side. I started off playing in the church and I immediately gave that up by the time I turned like 16 or 17.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, you started playing in church?
I mean, I started back playing because I was playing at Pastor Wilson Church.
You were?
Yeah.
Pastor Wilson, we know?
Yeah, Pastor Wilson, him and Uncle Dwight. That church they had out there in Tucker. I was one of their main piano players when they first started up.
When that little building right there on the side.
Yeah, when they first started up, I was one of their first piano players.
I forgot about that little building.
Yeah, so
and you know what? That makes sense why it's a picture of all of us there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's a picture of me, Mid-Pool, you, my mama, and Kafani. Like, we all like on some 1990.
Yeah.
I'm like, what Uncle Jen used, but it didn't. Yeah.
So I was a piano player.
You used to be right down the front right hand side.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So and then I guess YouTube gonna know it now. Yeah, your boy got that fucking Cole Medina used to play in his church. You talking about
that boy Michael Tommy.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his name?
Michael Wilson.
Michael Wilson, Michael Wilson, not Tommy. But Michael is the bishop.
Bishop Michael Wilson. Yeah, I played for his church. So, but I gave that stuff up cause to me, I wasn't, as a musician, playing other people's songs is cool, but I wasn't able to grow as a producer. I want to say as a musician. As a musician playing other folks' songs, you're gonna grow because you're gonna be playing other people's ideas. Yeah. But if you're gonna be a producer playing other folks' songs is not a good thing because you're gonna always when it's time to make a beat, you're gonna be making a beat that sounds like somebody. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, you won't never develop your own character
and your own type of sound.
Right. And so that's what I'm telling you. Like, I don't teach you how to play no song. I want to teach you how to play the piano. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a difference. Yeah.
I see what you're saying now. But then when I do meet somebody or I, actually start getting to the point I playing a song, I'm with a band, like you say. A nigga might
you can listen to it's a billion songs you can look at on the internet and learn how to play it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The habit is gonna be you learn how to play that song, but your thumb is not on the keys. You starting with your, you know what I'm saying? You got your index, so you learn how to play the song, but when you playing it from that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. With your thumb right there, like bass your thumb right quick. Just hold it down on C, and hold it down on C, and then let me show you like this. Do this. How far you can go up
with my thumb?
With your index finger. No. Let's watch what I'm doing.
Oh.
Do it again. Yeah, keep doing that. Yeah, so these little exercises, it look crazy now. In the future, it's gonna help. Turn it back up. Why you turn down? Shit, I got a blunt left. Want to roll you one up? Left my lighter upstairs, you guys. Niggas like, damn, you a weed smoking piano teacher? just SA.
Stupid. So a weed smoking piano teacher. I ain't gonna lie, boy. That shit hurt my wrist.
It's supposed to.
Yeah, I know. I expected that.
What's happening is the muscle memory.
Yeah, just something.
And then so you have to position right. You know what I'm saying? So how you just turned your hand, just like that. So don't try to go too far. Forward your fingers, If that's the way it's stopping at, let it stop right there. Wherever it's stopping at. It's kind of like, remember what I told you with the first part? No.
Oh, with the thumb included.
Yeah. Still done wrong. Gotta hold your thumb down on C. Gotta make it stay there, and then move your index. So, like, say for instance, you playing the chord like this. Say, and then you add it. So you ain't never leaving up out of it. Because you want that to stay inside of that voicing and not ever leave, you know. And I'm showing you ain't got a sustain pedal.
Yeah.
So
I got to hold the key.
Right. That's why I'm showing. That's why I'm showing it to you.
Yeah.
Because the task may be sustain pedal went out, and if the sustain pedal go out, you got to be able to have your stuff planted, and while it's planted, that sustain has to stay, not leave. I got a certain kind of keyboard. That's a reverb on this one.
I know.
So that's why the sustain is just going. Let me go to a dry keyboard. How about that? Let me go to a dry keyboard. Yeah, go to a dry one. That ain't. This Logic. Logic got all the bullshit. Let me turn the effect off. How about that? Let's turn the effect off. That's where it got a reverb or some shit like that. So fuck it. But you're supposed to be able to hold it down long like that. Right. Now hit it, strike it one time. See how, even though they got a reverb on it, see how quick it goes away? Mm-hmm. But if you hold it and it stay there, right? Now you want to hold it like if your chord is your hand's a little longer than mine, you probably be able to stretch out further than that. Go up. That's about it. You see how you had to turn your hand
with the wrist grip.
You see how you had to just do that's the wrist grip. So that's the purpose of that.
Okay, practicing that. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the purpose of that. So now your muscle memory is already automatically doing that.
I can shift.
Okay. Yeah, you can shift. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't. That's a practice. What? My middle finger, yeah. Okay, yeah. I would have never even thought that far to even think like on a mechanical scale, like you say, it is a percussion. Yeah. Like you say, we playing drum. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I know in order for if I want to complete their role, how I want to complete their role, I'm gonna have to move my wrist before I even move my arm to tap their head. You know what I'm saying? While I'm still you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, to get out that break. So it definitely was
right. You have to you have to twist your waist.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it definitely makes sense. If I know that.
Now just imagine me as a person who don't drum, right? And it's time for me to make that turnaround. Most times I'm gonna miss because I don't know how hard to turn. Yeah. You don't even have to turn that hard, just slightly.
Yeah, just move.
Just slightly. Yeah.
Come on out of there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now your mechanics is like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like you all low. But a person like myself, I'd be like turned all the way because I want to hear that tone. Yeah. I don't know I could do you know what I'm saying? I can do it like that. Yeah. I'm gonna turn to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And now when I turn to it, I got to get back to my hi-hat. But if a person, you know what I'm saying, if you know the mechanics of it, like, you know what? Don't start all the way over here. Stay right here. And then we're going to add a boom. You know what I'm saying? We're going to add a boom. Then we might add another boom. You know what I'm saying? So what you're doing is training the arm to only do this first. Do this. Get the mechanics of this first. And then we're going to turn you over to this one. But leave these drums alone. We see them. They in the peripheral. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a whole set. You know what I'm saying? So the drums are in the peripheral of your eyesight, but they off limits on the first, the initial start.
But then you learning it.
Yeah, what you learning it. Yeah. And then after a while, you know.
Why does always come up?
Oh, because it's trying to make a beat, keep you on beat. And what I was showing you was major scale, and so we'll get into the minor stuff later. But that one exercise, keep the voicing exercise. Stay right here first. So you see, I'm moving this one.
Keeping the bass line
right, but now you can keep it solid. So and notice I let the voice ride all the way out while I'm changing it. So that voice can stay the same. Now the magic happens if you keep it. Then let's take the bass and start from somewhere else. Sound loop, but it's still in the same scale. Then the same thing with the next key. Next key. See how the chart, every time you hit it different, the voice will change. So your voicing, so you want to make sure, and when you add a third, so notice this right here, and I be knowing so see how I say start, I got C major, right? So when I hit a key, you got a regular C, see that regular C? D major, 3, 7, or 9. Back to C again. Because remember I told you. So when you right here, that made it a major 7. Yeah. And so major 7 is this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this the 7, right? So if I got the B playing, and I got the C playing, then when I add the E, I'm back at the major, because I'm still in this scale. Major 7. See, I'm playing like this. Okay. Still a major 7. Yeah, still a major 7. Yeah. Because I'm at the 7th key. So yeah, stay. Well, you ain't got logic, but practice this. Yeah, and practice keeping your bass with your pinky. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. It's been real. I've been on here for an hour, for 49 minutes actually, and yeah, I know y'all got things to do, people to see, and all that old stuff. So, amen. Peace. Appreciate y'all for checking in. Those who did, like, share, and subscribe.